Ladies and gentlemen, why is it always Christianity? Why is it always Jesus? I'm not even a religious man, right? I don't go to church every Sunday. But even when I see all of this stuff happening, I'm like, why is it always Christianity? You never ever see another religion in the news being affected by it. And in my opinion, it's because those people will stand up for their religion. Those people will defend the traditional values and beliefs their religion teaches. What do you get with Christianity in 2022? Let's be honest with each other, right? Let's be honest. What do you get? You get seals. And not the ones that went on Noah's Ark, if they went on there. The woke seals that will clap for all of these stunning and brave views and moves being taught to everybody. In my opinion, Christianity doesn't exist how it once did, right? Because once you change everything in this progressive age, once you allow all of these changes to happen, you then stand for absolutely nothing. And when I saw this headline making the rounds, when I saw it trending on Twitter, I shit you not, my mouth dropped to the floor. And the more I read it, I'll tell you now, I actually fancy converting to Islam. It's hearsay. Worshippers left in tears as Cambridge Dean claims Jesus was transgender after row over Christ's wounds having a appearance. I actually don't think I can do this. I think it's clear to see, right, that in the West, religion is being targeted very purposely. We now have this smart individual going around and telling everybody that because Jesus had a wound, which, by the way, do you know where that wound is? You don't. But do you know where it is? He's referring to a painting where the wound is here. Ladies and gentlemen, the wound is here. And now he's saying because of that, Jesus is transgender. The last time I checked, a woman's area wasn't on her ribs. So it just shows me as well how much experience this man has got. I'm pretty sure they have apps for these sort of things, right? For you to get some action. Try downloading one, mate, yeah? The view of a transgender Jesus is legitimate according to Dr. Michael Banner, the dean who stepped in to defend the claim made at a sermon last Sunday that Christ had a trans body. Dr. Michael Banner, the dean of Trinity College, was backing up junior research fellow Joshua Heath, who displayed Renaissance and medieval paintings of the crucifixion depicting a side wound that he likened to a in front of the congregation. Right, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's all do a visualization exercise together. I want you to sit back, relax, close your eyes, and imagine if this was a different religious setting, a different building, different people. And imagine if a dude stood up in that room and said, you know what, a prominent figure in our religion is actually transgender because of a wound on his side. Right, you've opened your eyes now, right? I think all of you just saw massive backlash, massive uproar. He would not make it out of that building, or she, they, he, they, would not make it out of that building without being chased by an angry mob. But do you know what's more disrespectful in this age for somebody to do? Go and stand in the city of Brighton, which is in England, the streets of Brighton, and disrespect the pride flag. I would get more backlash for that. And that's how docile Christianity has become. Jesus could come down now from the sky, which he's not going to anymore. He's seen this. He's not doing it. But he could come down now. And the first question he would get asked is, what are your pronouns, mate? And because he has no idea what that imaginary thing is, he'd be cancelled and he'd be sent back up to heaven. Mate, in a letter to the dean, one worshipper said, I left the service in tears. You offered to speak with me afterwards, but I was too distressed. I am contemptuous of the idea that by cutting a hole in a man through which he can be penetrated, he can now become a woman. Thank the Lord, somebody in that building had some common sense. But in defense of this massive revelation, Banner wrote a letter defending the sermon seen by the Telegraph, saying, for myself, I think that speculation was legitimate. Whether or not you or I or anyone else disagrees with the interpretation says something else about that artistic tradition, or resists its application to contemporary questions around transsexualism. There is nothing that woke ideology just won't leave alone. There isn't. It is spreading everywhere. It has everything traditional by the throat. And it actually scares me that in 10 years' time, we don't even know where we're going to be, right? Church on Sunday is going to sound and look a lot different. I won't be surprised if there's many flags at every single church. And not the British flag, no. Rainbows everywhere. And the funny thing is, right, as I said earlier, it's more controversial right now. This is how backwards everything is, right? It's more controversial now for me to sit here and disagree with this man and disagree with him saying that Jesus is now transgender due to a hole in his side than for him to say what he's saying. If I went on the street and said this, I would get more backlash. Do you know how insane that is? What is wrong with this world? This man would be celebrated by progressive people across the world, across the country, in England, right? But me, would be chased with pitchforks across the country like it's a damn marathon. They would not stop. How are we supposed to operate anymore as humans? You know what? When Jesus does eventually come down, we're going to be the first ones up. I don't care about anybody else. They can fight among themselves, right? We're going straight to heaven. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of this massive revelation? Are you a fan of it? Are you for it? I hope not. I would like to know. If you have enjoyed today's video, then please for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. I'm going to go and pray right now. Okay, so whilst I'm doing that, I want you to all have a great day. Stay safe. And until next time, it has been your boy JD. I'm out. Peace. See you next time. I can't do this.